Well, I have bad news and I have good news. This episode number 56 was really fun. We had a lot of fun doing it. It's very informative about the catacombs, and we had a good time playing a trivia game. But my audio and JP's audio was all messed up for some reason. We researched as much as we could, tried to figure out how to fix it, but it's unable to be repaired, and the episode is irreplaceable. It's hard to redo. Um, we learned a lot about our equipment, though. We shouldn't have this issue going forward. So if you can bear through this episode of hearing JP and I crackle and pop, Brooke and Anna's part is really good. It's worth listening to. Check it out.
JP,
We're back.
we're back, buddy.
All right.
It's the last episode for our silly Halloween episodes.
This is it.
This is the last one. We're two failed actors, apparently, that both are auditioning for.
A new hit movie called Bone Daddy, and apparently we both took a different way. So that's
Where we're at, man.
Let you guys decide who's the real Bone Daddy.
who's the real Bone Daddy. I don't know. I kind of like
Yeah.
that.
We did not agree to
We'll
come to
leave
this
that to
audition.
Yeah, they have no part of this. They're not extras. They're not actresses. They're just here to tell us to stop.
Yep.
Guys, we're doing a Catacombs episode / trivia game episode because this is going to be a fun, silly episode. And we have the special ladies back from Something Weird podcast, Anna and Brooke. Welcome back, ladies.
Thanks.
By
Thank
popular demand.
you.
Yeah.
Everybody
Popular demand.
Yeah.
That's
I
wild.
find that hard to believe.
Everybody loved that episode that we did with you guys, Troops on Down or whatever it was called. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Chimps on down.
Chimps
Troops
on
and
down.
Troops and chimps on down. So who better to have a weird podcast with the Something Weird ladies? But last time we weren't on YouTube either. So now our listeners and viewers can see these pretty ladies and their
Oh man.
Halloween accessories.
Yeah, really
hats.
gave it our all.
Yeah. Hey, I actually really had to dig for this hat. I
And
hurt
you
my
were going
hand.
for a good solid 3 minutes.
Yes.
Counts.
I thought I
you
knew where it
what?
was. Nope. Just
Um,
digging through boxes to
you
find
guys
this
want-
hat.
Play the game first, or do you want to go into the catacombs first? Guess choice.
I think story first.
Game. Oh.
Ah. Typical.
JP,
Yeah, let's wrap
agree.
up. Let's wrap it up with the game.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, sounds good.
Catacombs.
Catacombs. This
Somebody
is
do it.
something I have been obsessed with lately. I am so excited that I talked to Brooke earlier, and she has been to the catacombs, which is freaking awesome.
So have I.
Yeah.
What? You have been
you
to?
both been to
Oh
them?
my God. I'm a kid at
Yep.
a candy store. Let's hear some stories, guys. Y'all break it down however you want. If you want to dive into the history or your personal experiences or whatever order you want to, I'm just excited to hear it.
Yeah, so I'll save my. So I went last summer. We were there. I'll save my personal take for after the fact. But while I was there, I listened to, like those big tourist attractions. You always have the like audio thing that you can listen to while you walk around. So of course I did that because I'm a tourist. But I learned a lot. It was fascinating. So I'm going to take the role of giving you a mini version of the history of the catacombs, why they're there, kind of what they've been used for, all that fun stuff. So do either of you know much about it?
I know a decent about it because I've been studying it so much lately. I'm obsessed with it. That and the
Okay.
suicide forest in Japan. I've been obsessed with
Yeah.
both of those two topics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that one.
But yeah, there's
Okay.
always more to learn, and I'm excited to hear more.
All right. Well, you'll probably know pretty much all of this, but whatever. I'll tell you. Okay. So if you're unfamiliar, listeners, there is a giant labyrinth of tunnels that exists underneath the city of Paris, which sounds strange to say. It's literally hundreds and hundreds of miles, but historically looking at it, it's really not that strange that these tunnels even exist. They're quarry tunnels, so they have existed kind of within Paris and even on the outskirts of Paris, like dating back to Roman times, because Paris and the surrounding area is very rich in limestone. So limestone is obviously what the city is built up on. It's what the city is built of. So a lot of like the iconic architecture and buildings, it's because of the limestone it was used. So it's natural that obviously they went into the ground, formed all of these tunnels, and now we have the beautiful city that we know and love.
Mhm.
However, these tunnels have kind of evolved into something a little more spooky. So that's what we'll focus on. Yes. Let's see. So it's over 200 miles of tunnels that are believed to exist underneath the city of Paris. No one knows for sure because it just goes on and on forever. For the most part, the tunnels are considered to be extremely unsafe, and most people don't go into most areas. It's off limits for any law-abiding individual that actually follows the rules. You can't go in most of it, but there is a relatively small section that's open to the public. And this little tiny portion is what we know as the catacombs. It has an official French name, but I can't even begin to try to say that correctly.
That's your catacombs. No?
Yeah, let's just go with that. What is it, Anna?
Dintel Rochereau.
That's what
That.
I was gonna say.
Yep. AKA catacombs.
Yeah, you're the French one. You should know that.
Come on, man. Don't put that on me. Cajun French.
Are you French?
I'm Cajun French. Norwegian.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well,
Very
still.
different. It's very racist of him to assume that I
Debatable.
know all French.
Debatable.
Well, I'm just going to call them the catacombs because I don't need to embarrass myself. And of course, we know this to be like one of the top tourist attractions in the city for people who go. So this popular site is the home of skeletal remains of up to 7 million former Parisians. And yes, that is
Like that.
7 million people that are down there, which is
That's
just
a
creepy
lot.
to think about. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they are there resting for all of eternity. That is their home. But that kind of leads to the question of why do we need this big of a burial ground, if you want to call it that, underneath the city of Paris?
Tell us,
This is
Brooke.
the interesting part. This is what I like. So let's go back to the 18th century. Think like, I don't know, 1780, we'll say. Paris has a problem.
We lost JP. He said, fuck this. I don't care about
Cat's
history.
acting up. She wants to get out.
Yeah.
Thank you, JP.
He said, no.
Own daddy.
Heard 17th
Oh, daddy.
century.
Yeah,
Out.
no. 1700s, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so again, we're in 18th century, like late 18th century France. Obviously, historically speaking, there's a lot going on, but there is another pressing issue rather than like an uprising among the population. We also have the issue that cemeteries are becoming extremely overpopulated. One of the bigger, kind of more noted cemeteries that was having this issue was, again, say it in French, Les Innocents, maybe? The Innocents?
Les croissants. Les croissants.
Or the Innocents. This cemetery was completely overflowing with dead bodies. So much so that they kind of just like the whole idea of, you know, burying someone at least 6 feet underground and having space and doing proper burials, they just kind of threw it out the window. So there were no more proper burials happening. There were open graves. Corpses were unearthed and just kind of like there and exposed. Do you have a question, JP?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I wasn't
this is-
Raise
listening.
your hand.
Sorry.
Raise that damn hand, boy.
This was all due to plague and famine, correct? That's kind of why all this was overflowing with people.
Death in general, huh?
over time.
Yeah, it's just death in general. Plague was a little
That's a
earlier.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a lot of dead people and then like
Very
a boom
poorly
in
kept
population. Pretty much.
Wait till she's done talking to ask another question.
Yes, sir.
No, you're
Kidding. We're joking.
See, this
Silly
is my
episode.
teaching style. I just blow through student questions
That's his
and
Brock.
No, I just keep on going.
Bone Daddy
Okay.
number 2 has a question.
And now you've distracted me. Where was I? So yeah, there's just bodies everywhere. And with all of these unearthed bodies and open kind of graves, it's letting a lot into the air. So the people that lived around these large cemeteries, they were becoming sick and spreading disease. So it was just disgusting overall. And more people are dying. So the issue is causing more issue. So there has to be a solution. By May of 1780, it was a full-blown emergency situation in Paris. In particular, what took place is along that particular cemetery, there was kind of like a retaining wall that joined to another property that was right next door. And the retaining wall just completely collapsed. So because
Imagine
of all of
being the neighbors. Who were the neighbors?
I don't know. I wish I knew. No, it was literally like, because these mass graves were so packed with people, it just the weight of it like crushed that retaining wall. So it was just like bodies just flowing.
Jesus.
Just
I shouldn't
tumbled.
laugh, but it's so fucking gross.
I'm just imagining again like a popcorn orc, and that will be something only Brooke knows. But I'm totally going off topic right now. Sorry, but I think it's worth explaining. Do you know I think, what is it? The Two Towers, Lord of the Rings?
Uh-huh.
And they are breaking into, the orcs are breaking into like the underground area.
Right.
When they're like going through with the barricade or whatever. What is it called? Like their version of a Trojan horse. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
They're just like orcs just falling off the bridge left and right. And we thought that was really funny when we were young. We called them popcorn orcs. So that's kind of what I'm picturing the bodies
popping
doing,
off the
although
bridge.
really not similar at all.
Popcorn orc. I freaking love that movie.
It's so good.
My
One of
Lord
the
of the
best.
Rings
One
in
of the
there.
best. So good.
Oh, that's actually that's one of the questions later. This is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
You're in for
Okay.
some JP.
Sorry, Brooke.
Again, you guys are such bad students. I'm
We
so
are.
distracted.
Let's mute our
Gosh.
mics.
I'm gonna mute you. I have to do that a lot too. Okay, so the walls collapsed, bodies everywhere. So what they decide to do is forbid, like it's now against the law to bury bodies within the city walls of Paris. But that doesn't really solve the issue that we still have bodies everywhere. Like they're just saying we can't add more, but there's still no solution as to what to do with the ones that are filling up all this space. So that's where we enter, if you want to call him a hero or something. The police lieutenant, Alexander Lenoir, I think. We'll call him Lenoir. You guys don't know.
Lenny.
So yeah, Lenny.
Lenny, you can lie to us. We have no idea.
Enter Lenny. He, in particular, so again, he is a police lieutenant in Paris. He had been involved with the creation of a mine inspection service previously. So his job was essentially to create a force to go to the different quarries and like limestone mines or whatever to make sure that they weren't going to collapse. So he understood kind of the literally the ground of Paris and how to keep it safe and workable. So he was in charge of that on the side. But he realized, well, we've been going through and renovating all of these tunnels from the old quarries, and now they're unused currently. So why don't we take these tunnels and just start replacing and filling them with these bodies that need a place to go? So Lenny solved this problem for us. Thank you, Lenny. So what he did is he officially got it passed and endorsed that the bodies could be, I guess, exhumed, but not even really, because they were already just out in the air, picked up and moved to the quarry passages that were underneath the city. And again, these pathways had already undergone renovation. So it was like pretty understood that they would actually hold up and be a good place forever for these places, or for these people. And then it officially became a law in 1785, in case you're curious, that all the bodies are moving. And that's what they did. They dug a well into a couple of different places, into the tunnels, and then they would take a like black cloth covered wagon or cart, I don't know, drawn by a horse. And every night they would have this kind of like ceremony where they would take the bodies from the old cemeteries and then kind of like parade them through the cities into the well where they would be laid forever. And every single night for 2 years they did this, like the dead parade.
Was there
Yeah.
music and stuff?
I don't know. Let's say yes.
I like would hope so, but
I mean,
would
it-
make it more
It
of
sounded like
festival or something.
a thing. So I think people were pretty into it. That's my husband playing video games. So sorry.
just the demon. Just the
yeah.
demon in the other room.
Okay, so yeah, that went on for 2 years. That it took them 2 years to move all of these bodies. Hang on, I'm gonna yell at him real quick.
Husbands are the worst.
Okay.
2 years.
2 years. Okay, I'm almost done with my history lesson. We're getting to the modern day stuff. So yeah, 2 years of dumping bodies down these wells into these tunnels that hadn't been used in quite some time. But initially it was just kind of a big mess. Like they were literally just kind of like putting the bodies down there and stacking them up. It wasn't at all, if you've been to the catacombs, it's actually almost like kind of a art installment. It was nothing like that. It was just bodies. They also took like headstones and different statues and other random stuff from the cemetery and they just like placed it. So it wasn't pretty for about 20 years until 1810, when the director of Paris Mines decided that this was an opportunity to draw attention and make it pretty. And that's what he did. So he commissioned a ton of renovations and almost like additions to this whole labyrinth that was going on. And he transformed what were just tunnels into a sort of like beautiful mausoleum that we can now walk through. He decided that the best way to do it was to stack the skulls and the different bones into almost like creating murals. If you've seen pictures of it, you can see it seems like they're placed with reason, and they really were. Like he wanted it to be like a visually beautiful place for people to go to and to see the dead. And he also, sorry, go ahead. Yes.
So the bones that are stacked nicely, those were just the bodies. It was just like a free-for-all. No one knows who's really down there.
Yes and no. For the most part, we have no idea, but there are some notable people. So like when they were digging up the cemeteries around Paris, they would note like, oh, this is a famous artist or an author or someone. And then they kept record of that. And there's monuments to them in the catacombs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Hi, Myth with Brooke. Is the barrel pillar looking things, do they actually make contact with the ceiling? Are they any kind of a structure hold, or is it just decoration?
Yeah, they were originally. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, at this point, that it's all been reinforced over years and years and years. But originally, yeah, those like really wide barrel looking things, that was a like a support structure.
Pillar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, which is nuts.
Wild.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is very nuts.
What else
It's
do I
just
have
a
to
lot
tell
of
you?
bodies.
It's so many
I didn't-
bodies. And
What's
it's really
a city
strange.
about that big.
7 million?
Yeah, I'm really not good with like.
That's like 7 Salt Lake cities.
Jeez.
That's all I got. I don't know.
That's
It's a
insane.
lot. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah. And he added in there that this was one of my favorite parts walking through the catacombs. He added different like tablets and stuff that you just randomly come across, like you're turning a corner or there's like a fake well or like a fake little pond. And there are these tablets that have kind of like ominous warning like carved into them of just kind of like, don't do this or you're doomed, or like I don't even know, like they don't even really make sense, but he was just, I think he was just trying to get more attention and make it interesting. I don't think they actually hold any meaning, but they're fun.
They were like
Museum.
joke tablets.
Taste of the theatrical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very dramatic. So it didn't take a lot of time for people to catch wind that this was going on. And of course, the like bougie rich people were like, well, I want to go and see it. And that's exactly what they did. So it became like a rich people thing to do, was to go down into these tunnels and just like take a look. And then eventually it was like, let's have parties down there. And there were specific parts in the catacombs, and you can still go to those parts when you do the tour. But it would be like either these really rich people or like royalty. And then eventually throughout history, it became like these kind of hipster art groups. They'll just go down there and they would just party, just get like super drunk. And like, I don't know what else they did, but
That sounds awesome.
it was a party spot. Yeah.
Man, that sounds freaky. If you've seen the videos I've seen, I would not want to be drunk down there.
They've been there.
I do it.
But like all like where people like go deep down
Yeah.
there. If you get
The
lost,
catapile.
No.
done.
Can you
No,
imagine
no.
doing
I'm
a
like,
mushroom?
I
at the
would not do
entrance.
that.
Oh God, no. It's like midsummer.
No. I will stay on the lit path only. Like you
Yeah.
get to those points where there's gates that keep you out of like going down into the abyss. And I would just kind of like peer into them and get scared just looking. So I would never mess with that.
When
What
you're
else do
drunk,
I have?
things happen.
True.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had some great nights down there. So good for them.
They're like drinking out of like an empty skull bowl.
Oh yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Skull shots.
Oh my god.
Vertebrae shots.
Oh.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be really
Yeah.
cool.
You would do that, Anna? You would take a shot out of a skull? Or a bone
Yeah.
Should.
from the catacombs? You're crazy.
No, they're so old, the bones, and I mean, we've all got bones anyway.
Yeah, I'm not drinking out of mine though.
Ooh, no way.
Yeah, and it's alcohol, so just make sure it's really high proof.
Oh my god.
Just get wrecked.
No way.
Sounds like we're making a 2021 trip. On
Yeah,
location.
let's start a GoFundMe page so that we can go visit the catacombs. Because honestly, I can't remember anything. I was like 11. I really don't
Went there as a
remember
kid?
much about that trip. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got in
I
trouble
wouldn't
at the
be around
Louvre.
any little girl kids in the catacombs. I would have
Oh,
shooed
there's
you like
plenty.
a cranky person.
No, they're just running around being so annoying and taking away from the entire experience.
Yeah,
That's what I found.
Yeah. So,
How old were you,
sounds
bro?
about right.
I was just.
I went
was-
last year.
oh, okay, you said last year. Okay, I was thinking y'all both went like recently.
No, my husband and I went to Paris for our honeymoon, and that was my request.
stop it.
Yeah.
That's
It was
enchanting.
actually kind of awful. It was like record-breaking heat. Like they had
Oh, I
never
hate that.
seen any heat like this before, and Paris is not equipped for that. So we just did anything that would get us out of the
Went
heat.
underground.
So we literally went underground and spent as much time as possible down there. It was like, this is
Is
the
it
only
hot
place
down
that
there?
we're ever. No, it's so cold. It feels
Ooh.
great. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah.
See,
It was
you
kind
want
of
to have a
awful.
couple drinks down there and just hang out, escape the
All right.
heat.
Eh.
Let's go. Let's do like a big couples podcast trip.
Oh, that'd be
2021.
fun.
Cool.
We'll throw a rager in the catacombs.
Yeah, we'll do a live episode from the catacombs.
Yeah, we're lost. Well, this live feed is
Yes.
about to die. So you guys never,
We forgot flashlights, but we got plenty of whiskey.
That's all you need.
never come back.
All right, Brooke, we interrupted you so many times.
No, you're fine. I'm pretty much done. So at that point, it just was a thing. Like it was just an institution for Paris. People went, like, you know, just people who lived there, civilians went as tourism became more and more of a thing there. Obviously, it's like one of the tourist attractions in Paris, still is. And it is, like, my experience, it was super cool. It definitely has like an eerie vibe to it. But I will say the fact that it's so popular and that it's such a tourist thing, like we were stuck behind these two young women that felt the need to take selfies the entire time. And you're walking for miles, like miles down there. And it was, get a picture in front of the school. Like, it, so depending on who you're down there with,
Gentle push down a pathway.
yeah. It really just like, it can make it or break it. And that was really unfortunate that we had that. And there were a bunch of kids there that were running around. So it's super cool. It's magical. It's got a really great history. But it definitely is just, you know, kind of a tourist attraction at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That was
You'd
my
want to
take.
go
What's
with
the-
like a private tour or something at
Mhm.
nighttime, maybe, where you have just a small group, you know, like
Yeah.
a ghost tour.
Well, they do ghost tours. But I didn't want to do that because it was so fucking hot. I didn't want
Yeah.
it to go during the day. So,
We're gonna rent the place out if we go, so we're not going to
Yeah.
do it.
for sure.
Selfie bitches and little kids.
Ooh, what if they got some orbs in their selfies? You just see like like
Ooh.
Satan behind them.
Or like a little hand coming out of the bone structures.
Signs style.
Ooh. I hope they're haunted. Anyway,
They
so
are.
that's the catacombs. That's how we got them. They're awesome.
It's pretty wild. That's just huge. That's so many people.
Hmm.
I've heard that they
Yeah.
started growing mushrooms down there too, like mushroom farmers used the darkness, and they were
Like-
Really?
that became a thing down
Yeah,
there.
like real deal, like edible, like restaurants.
Oh, I thought you meant like psychedelic mushrooms. I was like,
They're probably down there too.
Probably
Yeah.
both.
I think it was mainly
Wow.
for the restaurant, like JP said, but yeah, I'm sure there was both. But they're like legit farmers down there doing it and had their own little patches and everything.
that's
Good
wild.
minerals coming from the bones and stuff like that. That grows super well down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good for them.
Mushroom picking. In
I want to go on a mushroom tour at
Yeah,
the
it'd be fun.
catacomb. Like, that
Mhm.
would be super interesting. Mushrooms are just incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I found some pretty cool ones looking for snakes. There's a lot of cool ones out there.
Mhm.
Colorado and Louisiana.
Oh, so much fun.
Mushrooms.
Sorry.
Lion's manes in the trees and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man. I think well, Brooke would know this. We follow it. It's like on our Instagram. It's like Fungi Planet or something. And it is nuts. Just wild, all of these mushrooms. I swear, some of them are little aliens.
Yeah,
They're
they're so
cute.
hard to identify too. There's so many of them that look the same that are different species.
This
You
one.
ever gotten sick from
planet.
eating those things? Like something you ate one that's not like deadly, but it's made you sick.
Like a wild one?
You've eaten wild mushrooms?
No, that's why I'm asking you.
I thought you just like
Randomly picked one, you got sick.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't
that's
feel well.
scary.
Yeah, like
I've never had it.
chanterelles. I know a chanterelle. I know those are safe. I'll eat those. But like, look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a picture. Just some of these are just
A friend of mine, we found
bonkers.
looking for rattlesnakes in Louisiana. We found a huge lion's mane, like this big, just wrapped around the top of a tree. It looked so
Ooh.
cool.
You pick it?
Of course.
Did you eat it?
Well, I didn't. He did.
Rude.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
Eat it.
He knows more about it than I do.
That's a mushroom?
That's like
Yeah.
cool.
Go to this Planet Fungi. That's not even like one of the weirdest ones.
If you're listening to this and you want to know what it looks like, you might want to go subscribe to our YouTube channel and check it out.
Yeah, it's not really
Can't
helpful.
even see it.
You can just go to planet_fungi on Instagram. I could spend all day looking at mushrooms.
There's some cool ones. There's some really cool ones. There's some that look like fingers, right? Coming out of the ground.
Oh yeah.
Zombie hand or fingers? I
That's
don't know.
freaky.
Hmm. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Mushrooms in the catacombs.
Sweet.
Big deal. Definitely made a lot of money there with those.
Yeah.
You
Wild.
guys. Is that it for the catacombs? Are we climbing out of that rabbit hole?
No. Oh,
Oh,
We
no.
have more?
We just entered the rabbit hole.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now, have you guys gone on and watched a lot of the videos of people, their personal videos going down in those things? Like the guys that go really deep down there and stuff?
I have.
The cataphiles?
Cataphiles,
Yeah,
yeah.
the cataphiles. No, I haven't watched a lot. I would not say a lot. I'd say the one that I saw. Actually, do you remember, have any of you read the No Sleep or creepypasta Ted the Caver?
No.
No.
Not the caver.
Never heard
That
of it.
that one is good and worth it. It's long, super long, but read it after we go through this, bearing in mind the catacombs and kind of maybe envision that a little bit. It's eerie, to say the least.
Ted the Caver.
Ted, I think it's Ted the Caver, or maybe just the
Okay.
Caver. You'll find it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you read that to me, Anna. That's the
It's
only way that
long.
I'll read those.
Super long.
Anna reads me stories and scares me.
Does she really?
Well,
Like
she
over
did
Zoom or
once.
a call?
Last Halloween episode, our last Halloween episode, that's what we did. And we've got another one coming up this week too.
Scary story time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I like
That's
to do the
fun.
voices.
Oh.
Give us a sample.
Okay.
Well, now that we've gone through the history lesson, I'm just going to tell you some of the creepier stories, and there are a number of weird stories of things that have happened down in these tunnels. But let's just go in. So this was way back in the good old days of 1793, and Philibert Asper, who was a doorkeeper of a military hospital in central Paris, decided to sneak down into the catacombs through a staircase in the courtyard. No one's positive as to why he decided to take the jaunt down there, but one speculation is that he was trying to get his drink on and siphon off some of the chartreuse stashed underneath the convent above.
Get it.
Yeah, Philibert is on the same page as we are, clearly.
Just wants to rage.
1793, just wanted to get some of that green fairy. So we're not sure if he did get that last drink in though. And his body was found 11 years later, only identifiable from the hospital keys attached to his belt. And it's believed that he just became disoriented, wasted, after his candle went out. And since then, catacomb visitors report hearing his disembodied voice before their candles are blown out.
Ooh.
Asper, yeah, I wonder what he would be saying. I mean, it'd be in French, so.
He says, "You booze, you lose."
Okay. You go down your drinks. You gonna finish that?
You just see like a little phantom straw going into your glass. Asshole.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, well, Asper is now buried in the exact place where he died, and cataphiles, as we have discussed, those are the catacomb obsessors, say that on November 3rd, his ghost is particularly active.
Mm.
I want to know
So
what's
maybe
what's the count?
schedule
Like
a
every year, how many people get lost down there and actually die? Well, I guess they can't. They would never know if they're not finding people till 11 years later. But
I mean, this was a long time ago. This was in 1793. So this was like
Probably
when it
now
was
more
all
people are dying their cataphiles and
cataphile.
cataphiles and cataphiles.
Is it cataphile?
It's cataphile, yeah. Cataphiles and
Cataphile.
like drifters and homeless people wandering in there from the illegal ways to get in there. That's probably the only
yeah.
there now.
Yeah.
People go down there
Yeah.
all the time, and it's bizarre. I can't believe that they. So I've seen this video where these two guys are documenting this or whatever, and they got a cataphile to show them around. So they're like, "Hey, we're gonna take a break right here." He's like, "I'm gonna go over here, take a whiz. I'll be right back." But he took the dude's camera and just left them there and took off. So those two guys are like, "Well, great. Now we're lost down here. He took our camera. We have no service down here. Like, we don't know our way out." And then they just waited, and eventually some guy just blasting techno music, walking around there by himself, found him and was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing down here?"
Damn.
He's like, "Dude, we had a guide. He left us, stole our stuff." He's like, "Can you get us out of here?" He's like,
Oh.
"This way." Like, because people wander around down there. It's so weird.
yeah.
I'm just imagining him
blasting.
box.
Oh, he's got like one of those, like a there's a speaker on his belt loop, but
Like
it's
a
up loud.
Bluetooth.
He's like, "I hear music. Like, what is that?" And he's like, "Hey, help us." Yeah, it's so crazy. They're so lucky. They would.
I would handcuff myself to our tour guide.
Oh,
You ain't
man.
leaving without me.
That would be a great con. I mean, clearly it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I don't think I would ever be brave enough.
Taxi cabs are so damn being safe. You want to share? You seen Taken?
What?
It was from Taken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Never doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would never trust anyone to take me like off trail or whatever, or like not on the regular route down there. That's
They say-
horrifying.
They say that you're actually your best bet to actually get a full experience of down there, because they're the only ones that really know. The guys that go around there all the time
Yeah.
illegally. But you can't trust them. That's super scary. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Nope.
I'd get some collateral on them.
Yeah,
don't
like
know
have a
what,
gun to
but-
their wives' head or something at their house. You don't get me out of here on time.
I have the detonator
Family kills
to this bomb.
If I don't show up, they gonna
I'll-
show out.
My friend will slap the shit out of your grandma if you don't get me out of here safe.
You're just
Turn yours
back
on right now.
in Nice, like standing over his grandmother.
Henry,
Okay.
get out of there. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. So that's one story. I've actually only got two other stories. So this one is creepy. So over the years, several adventurers have slipped through the main entrance or one of the several secret unofficial entryways and have never been heard from or seen again. So several, that's not very helpful, but it's definitely been more than one or a couple. So missing people down there. And I guess if you're amongst all the bones, someone might not even know that your bones are new bones. So
You.
you're gone.
That's
Did
clever.
it stink when you guys were down there?
No.
No?
Not
It
at all.
smells dusty and old.
Like, I imagine like a person, like, because they put them down there because of the smell to begin with. Like, if people are getting lost down there, like, it's got a smell. Like, if people are rotting, like,
I
still,
think that's when they
But
had
if they're
tissue.
like deep
deep, yeah.
down there, or
Yeah,
if
they would
there's
have to be
something
so far.
eating them.
Hundreds of miles is a long ways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A long ways.
Is there really 7 levels going down into the catacombs?
That's level.
So
That's what I thought.
yeah, I don't remember honestly, but I do remember thinking like, oh my God, I'm still walking down, because you do like a spiral.
Yeah.
And there are some like levels that you can you can't get off at any level except for like the, tour level or whatever.
Mhm.
But I do remember thinking like, this is insane that we're still going down. It just went on forever and
It's
ever.
creepy.
It's like the
Yeah.
seven circles of hell.
Yeah.
Mm.
So freaky.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember it at all. No, it's kind of making me a little bit worried about my memory, but
How old
That's
were you
always
again?
the case.
11?
yeah,
Is that what you said?
a
11?
while ago. Yeah, it was a good chicken time ago. So I've got
I have
other
a couple
things
of
occupying
memories
my
from 11
mind.
years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I can remember a lot from when I was really little. I can still remember my
Yeah,
dad
same.
changing my diaper at one point.
Really?
What?
Everybody finds that so bizarre, but like, there's no way
Was
that
this recently?
it was. I mean, no, it was at least 2 or 3 years ago. No, I was like a baby, and I was like on that verge of the ages of losing your diaper and just going wild. And I remember being in my parents' bedroom on my parents' bed. The lights were kind of dim, and my mom and dad were talking to each other. And my dad was helping her, and he was switching out my diaper while she was doing something. And I'm just laying back, just chilling like a little 2-year-old. I'm like, "What's up, guys?
Hurry it up. I'm trying to
Clean it
go
up,
Wow.
man. I'm trying to go get
Wow.
clean it
my
up.
bounce on." I don't know if that's a weird dream memory, if that's even possible to remember that far back, but I have a very clear memory of it.
Could be.
Apparently it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a lot of random memories from when I was much younger, but there are even chunks of time from more recent years that are just not really there.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, I don't remember that well for more recent stuff. Like, I don't know what that terminology is for that, but like last year, I can't remember shit from last year. Like,
yeah,
bad, but I
Yeah.
can remember weird stuff from my childhood.
I'm gonna try to forget this year.
Yeah, 2020
It's
sucks.
been a rough one.
Yeah. Not
not even
ideal.
over.
It's almost done though.
Man.
What else do you have in there?
Yeah, I want to hear the last story.
All right, so that one paragraph wasn't an entire story, by the way, so I'll continue with that. But
Okay.
there is one story, though, of a missing person or incident, and it stands out from the rest for me. It kind of brings to mind thoughts of the Blair Witch Project
Ooh.
or the book House of Leaves. Have any of you read that?
I'm not a reader. Definitely not.
I like to pretend like I am, but
Well, it's interesting. It's basically about a house that kind of, I'm not going to explain this well, but it's a house that has basically endless tunnels and caverns within it. And it kind of depends on who's exploring it and what their mindset is, blah, blah, blah. And it's supposed to be really scary. I mean, like, it's supposed to be a scary book. I didn't think it was, but it was interesting. So there's that. So House of
Okay.
Leaves,
What do you
worth a read.
who explores it? They experience different things, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
spiritually?
so it's, I wouldn't even say spiritually. I'm just like straight up physically. Like,
Okay.
there's explorers that go down there, a videographer, and it is kind of just it's a very jumbled account of different stories put together with bibliography. Like, it's a mess. It's really difficult to read, but it's, if you want to like exercise your brain a little bit, worth it.
Okay.
Okay, so going back to our missing person. So in the 1990s, a group of ye olde cataphiles were exploring the chambers when they found a video camera lying on the ground, caked with dust and mold, when they realized there was footage on it. As they began watching the video, they heard disturbing noises and things quickly became unsettling. It was clear that the man was lost and unsure where he was going, and from his ramblings, he seemed to be going a bit mad as he wandered, lost underground among the tunnels. The man never says who he is, but it's clear that he's an experienced cataphile with extensive knowledge of the network of tunnels and had been there repeatedly before. So why would this man, whether lost or just passing time, find himself so disoriented? Was it the solitude? Maybe he found some chartreuse. I don't know. Things got weird. And now, actually, that you mentioned that cataphile who took the camera and took off, remember, and left those two guys.
Yeah.
Maybe that was him.
Could be. But I'm also wondering if you're explaining the same story. This guy was back in 97 and he got scared and he just started taking off running and he just got deeper and deeper and he actually ended up dropping his camera and they found the camera and they showed it on that TV show called World's Scariest Places or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I think we are
the same
talking
guy?
about the same thing.
His camera laid there until the battery died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All sorts of light. Like he just dropped it and just took off in the darkness.
Yeah. So that's, and like he's wandering around confused, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, and then they just find this camera. And then footage was then released as segments in a film directed by Francis Friedland, but it's eerie. Like that would make you not want to go down there.
What was on the video?
Are insane.
For real.
I'll never go down there by myself.
I'm way too much of a bitch for that.
Same. But what did it show? Like when, you know, if there's like hours of footage where he had just dropped it, was there anything spooky?
40 minutes of footage. And it's basically
40
just him
minutes.
documenting. Yeah, just like, oh, you know, here's another room with piles of bones. And then when it comes to the end, he sees a painting and it looks kind of like a person just like with like stretched out.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the big things that they show. And then
almost like a crucifix, but like in an X position.
Yep.
Oof.
And then like as towards the end, before he drops his camera, his breath starts getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And he's getting like freaked out. And then he just starts running. He drops the camera. It lands in like a puddle sideways. You see him run out of frame. And then the camera just stays there until it dies. The battery dies. So creepy.
Like it looks like it's set up for
some people
a
say
scary
so.
movie,
Yeah.
which some people believe, and I mean, it could be, but either way, it's creepy.
Yikes.
It's super creepy. Yeah, I'm not going down there. I don't think I'd even do the tour. I don't.
Come on, man. We're going to do it.
You have
2021.
I feel like I'm going to get haunted.
You will.
No.
Have you ladies ever heard of the Stanley Hotel?
Yeah. Wait.
The one
in Colorado?
Yeah, the one Stephen King
Yeah.
the idea for The Shining.
Oh, we were just watching The Shining last night and talking about that. Yeah.
Creepy. We just went there for our last episode and did an on location episode.
Ooh,
That releases before this one actually. Which is
so good.
tomorrow. But yeah, we're going back with our paranormal buddies in December. And we're going to the scariest room there. Room 428 has the most reports of creepy shit. And we're going to do paranormal.
I'm
with all
stuck
their-
over here doing nothing.
Come on, Anna, fly down.
Honestly,
Come
I'm
do
just going to drive out to Colorado. I
Yeah, you're
might
not
show
far.
up.
Let's do it. It'll be fun.
That's so cool.
They have so
Zoom
much
me in.
awesome gear too. Their gear is so creepy. All the equipment that they have for
They've got like
paranormal.
the EVP.
They have everything. Anything in that world, they have
Wow.
it. They're I'm excited about it. That we're gonna be scared to death. Me and
Oh,
JP will
wow.
cuddle.
Hopefully this snow put out all the fires because they actually evacuated that town.
Yeah, they
Recently.
evacuated the day after.
Oh yeah, it's like on fire.
Yeah, big time. But it
Right?
snowed like crazy. They had to have put it out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it snowed here too. It's ridiculous.
It was a fun experience. That place definitely has some weirdness to it. Especially when you're in those rooms, those hallways and everything. It's so creepy.
Yeah.
They had a couple
Okay.
panels open like to access the attic, and we were boosting my buddy up to look in there and video with his thing while he's looking in the attic. It was so scary.
It's like the Grudge.
So we were talking about while we were watching The Shining. It's because I know the outside is a hotel at Mount Hood, Anna, close to us where we grew up. And then I know the Stanley Hotel was like the inspiration, which I've just driven past it before. But is that also the same interior filming, or is that it? Is that
No,
I
they
thought
actually
that
didn't
was the
film
Rose-
anything.
What is it?
Estes Park.
Estes Park. Okay.
Yeah, they
Got
actually
it.
didn't film anything with the original Shining movie with that hotel. Stephen
It was
King
just-
stayed in rooms 217 and had a nightmare about his son being strangled by a fire hose at the place, and like a really
Jesus.
realistic, terrifying nightmare. And he woke up, went on the balcony, have a cigarette, and that's when he came up with all the key points of the Shining story, and wrote it there.
Nice.
So it's inspired by it, and it supposedly takes place there because they talk about it in The Shining being outside of Denver
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But they actually
Yeah.
filmed it at the hotel you guys are talking about.
Got it.
They filmed a lot of
That's
movies at
crazy.
the Stanley Hotel. Even like
Dumb and Dumber was there too.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. They filmed that there.
The scene where they come out with the Lamborghini.
Here you go.
Yes.
Here you go.
Nice.
Or when he's sitting at the bar with those little fringy things with the cowboy hat on, waiting for that girl.
Yeah.
I've
There's a
had-
bunch of places in Park City where they film too.
Well,
We should
yeah,
go,
isn't that where
do
they
a
go
tour.
skiing?
No, they go to Aspen.
Well,
Aspen.
Aspen, but like, is that where
California.
they were filming it?
Yeah, they filmed some of the like ski resort scenes.
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, they have a
Okay.
placard there. I took a picture of it, of all the movies that they filmed there and all the cool stuff with it. It's pretty neat.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, so in December, guys, early December, we haven't locked the date in yet. I'll let y'all know, but if y'all can make it, that'd be cool.
Brooke, you could literally be here in
It's
6
so
hours.
fun. I know.
It's not that far. I
Ugh.
drive back home all the time, and I live like an hour away from you. Back
Yeah.
So it's not.
Oof.
Bad.
Might have to do the road trip.
You could
That's
just stay the
so
night
cool.
there. It's a hotel.
Yeah, we're spending the night in the
I actually have wanted to. Maybe I'll convince Zach to
do it.
go out there,
Coming, Anna.
make a weekend of
Making
it.
that flight.
Cool. Well, yeah, just let me know how it goes because I'm stuck over here.
You could literally be here in like 18 hours.
Can you leave? Are you not allowed to leave?
No, I can't leave.
Damn. That
You're
gives
stuck
me
on an island?
claustrophobia.
Not an island, but it might as well be.
Australia is an island, is it not?
I mean, a
Everything's an
really
island
big
if you think
island.
about it. The world is an island.
Like flat Earth? Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Good.
No, I'm
Not-
saying like all the continents are basically islands.
Yeah.
Surrounded by water.
you're not wrong.
Big ones.
Big island man.
Okay,
Back to
moving
it, Anna.
forward.
Yeah. Slight sidetrack.
One of many, which are always fun. Finally, because I know we are short on time, but a pretty delightful tale, in my humble opinion. In 2004, Parisian police were practicing a training exercise in the catacombs. And when entering through a drain, one of the unofficial entry points, I suspect, officers encountered a sign saying, "Building site, no access." Then, as they continued, a camera actively recording any passerby, they came across a camera that was actively recording any passerby. And as they approached the camera, a recording of barking dogs was triggered, presumably to scare them. So they continued forward and were shocked to come across a 500 square meter cavern, which had been made into a cinema.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh my gosh, like that's the coolest
Watch a
thing.
scary movie and a friggin' scary movie.
Well, I
That'd
think
be
there's more
great.
to this story. I don't know if you have more to the story, but I think there's more to it than what you're saying.
I mean, there's a little bit more. You probably got a lot more, but I'll tell you a little bit that I have, and then you can build on top of that. So
Okay.
in the cavern was a giant screen with projection equipment and chairs and a handful of films from classics to modern thrillers. And in an adjoining room, there was a fully stocked bar and professional installation of electricity and 3 phone lines. Pretty sick.
I want to go.
Sounds awesome. So when the police returned 3 days later, along with experts from the French Board of Electricity to find the source of the power, they found the cable lines cut, or not cable lines, power lines cut, and a note waiting for them reading, "Ne cherchez pas," which means don't search. That's it.
That's awesome.
That's all I have, at
Yep,
least.
those people.
That was the Illuminati.
Yeah, those people had some kind of like mob ties or something like that, and they were supposedly using the camera and the films so that they could watch like crimes and things that they've done and how to
Really?
coordinate
heard
massive
that.
crimes and things like that. It's like a Paris mob or somewhere using that, supposedly. That's why they had
It
the
was like a
phone lines and
football like
dogs.
film room.
Huh?
Just like it sounds like a football team reviewing film. Like,
Yeah,
great
kind
job
of, but
killing
I-
this guy. Do
Yeah.
it better next time.
Yeah. Who knows? People,
Suck less.
I'm gonna need you to do better.
Oh my gosh, that's
Wow.
hilarious.
when people do
That's
bad
nuts.
things, they record them all the time, and I think that's usually why they end up getting caught. They film themselves doing that stuff, and it's like, okay, that's a bad idea.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
What if they go down there and just watch snuff films? How creepy is that?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Back in the day, you put the
Well-
quarter in the machine and look through the hole, and nothing, lady.
Or
Murder.
maybe they just wanted to watch Casper. And
Yeah.
it was just a spooky place to watch ghost
And that was a modern
stories.
thriller. Or a class.
Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh.
Now, what do you guys
Well, it
think?
reminds me of that club back in Chicago during the World's Fair, where they had that group of like macabre people who would like try to acquire human bodies and skeletons, and they would meet in private. You know what I'm talking about, Mills?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in. Didn't they talk
What
about
did you
that
call
in
her?
Devil in the White City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What did you call her, Anna?
Oh, Mills.
Oh, Mills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh,
a
that's
short
shitty,
version of her?
Old nickname.
Okay.
Old name. Yeah. Mills.
Oh, your
Mhm.
maiden name is Miller?
Yeah. I miss it sometimes. Still go by Mills though.
Yeah.
So, ne cherchez pas.
How do you say
Don't
your last
search.
name, Anna?
Mishki.
Mishki. What
Mishki.
heritage is that?
It's Polish, Russian.
Yeah, I'll edit this out so nobody knows our last names.
Oh, that's fine.
No one cares.
They care. You guys, they care.
My
can try to find me.
security numbers 218-318.
Hang on, let me write it down. Give me a second to write it down.
That's what I've got.
The cat.
The catacombs are, some creepy places.
So Stanley in December, Catacombs 2021.
Well, and we haven't even mentioned all the satanic rituals. That's like
Well,
the creepiest
that's
part
your
about
part.
it.
That's your part.
What?
They
Ooh.
Well,
satanic
do
rituals
tell.
down there. They steal the bones. They do the rituals. Probably sacrificing people down there. They lure them down.
You can't say
tourism stuff.
probably, man. You have to.
It's definitely happening.
This is
Oh,
a
it's
facts
definitely happening. There's no
episode.
doubt about it. It's happening.
It is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is it?
More reasons
gotta
for us
be.
to go, man.
That's like the most like creepiest. Like.
Are you just saying that
satanic,
because you think it would be a good place to do it, or
like, why
are
wouldn't it?
there
No.
accounts?
They say that they do that down there. Like they just like take the bones and set them up and
Who's they?
satanic people, bro. I don't know. I'm
They're
not a
everywhere.
satanic person.
Satanic people,
What are they doing in a ritual? I've always kind of wondered that. Like, what's the point?
Summoning evil power.
Yeah, they say that like they like sell their soul, things like that.
Yeah. My life is weak. I'm a frail little bitch. I want to be strong demon man.
You guys should listen to the Bishop Larry Gators. He'll tell you all about
Oh, God.
the crazy things that people do.
Blow you away.
That's
Ooh.
a mind boggler. His name is Bishop Larry Gators. He's been on Sam's show. He's been on our show a couple times.
They're not big on like conspiracy theories. I don't think they
Oh,
know who
this guy
Sam
will-
is.
blow your mind. Bishop Larry Gators.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a human encyclopedia.
He's got a show on iHeartRadio that has like 2.8 million followers or something. He's big deal.
Wow.
He's a little bit bigger than us. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty cool.
Hello.
He's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool. Just hello.
It's like almost your level.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on our show twice. I mean, whatever. We ain't going to his show.
What did he speak about on your show?
Kobe Bryant and
The Black Boule Society,
yeah,
which is
Oh,
kind of
man.
like a black Illuminati type thing. It's pretty creepy. And
Cool.
the other thing was I don't remember what that one was.
Second time it came on. I don't remember what we talked about.
Continuation of most of it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's heavy stuff.
Interesting.
He's got the guy is a wealth of knowledge.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
Cool. I'll listen.
It's super cool. Yep, Bishop Larry Gage.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcasts, guys, everyone listening, check out the Something Weird podcast. That's seriously one of my new favorite podcasts. I'm not saying just because you guys are on our show. I love that damn podcast. It's so entertaining.
Oh,
It was fun. I was listening to you guys' last episode just the other day.
Yeah, I love it.
It's good.
I look forward to every episode coming out. I'm slowly working my way through them because I started late, but yeah, I'm working my way up. It's good
Well,
stuff.
we appreciate you listening. It's fun for us.
Y'all make me want to step up our game because we don't really bring a whole lot to the table. We kind of rely on our guests,
Oh,
and y'all do all your
No.
research and everything.
No.
It's
have you ever
No.
heard a show with just me and him? It's
Beavis and Butthead.
there's no context. It's just like, hey, what do you think about dinosaurs?
Hey, what do you watch on Netflix?
Well, that's usually like the hour before we actually start recording is just that.
yeah,
Typically
we've
for
got a
us.
lot of cutting out of things.
Yes.
So
We cut a lot.
Really like your guys' show. Everybody go listen to it and do the Apple iTunes review for both of us, please.
Yeah.
It helps. Like y'all said, it helps us out. Okay, you guys ready to play a trivia game before we cut you loose? I know Brooke's on a tight time frame right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I'm not. Don't rush too much for me, as she can wait.
Okay.
My dear student.
I was like, what are you
Dude, these
talking?
students are the worst. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So this is how the game's going to go down. It's going to be a little tricky because JP's in studio with me, so he has a slight advantage, but we're going to work around it.
He told me nothing about this, by
This
the way.
is
I don't-
pure
he said, hey,
honesty.
we're playing a game. Okay.
He has no idea what these questions are. We're not cheaters.
Okay.
We're not even that close. Okay.
You're like, I don't even like him.
Like his friends.
Look at him. He looks like a porn star. He's a sleazy bastard. We both auditioned for a role. I want to get this role. I thought it was a scary movie. You haven't thought it was the porno. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy. Coming to a theater near you. Straight to Blockbuster. Okay, so each question is answered correctly is worth 10 points. I'm going to try my best to keep track of the points to see who wins this. There's going to be a prize. I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe I'll have the listeners help us out with the prize. But there's 20 questions. So
All right. Bring
the
it.
way the way we're going to do this is I'm going to ask the question. You can't interrupt me until the question is completely done. And then whoever thinks they know the answer fast enough, say, I guess your name, your first name. I don't know. Is that fair? And
Raise your hand.
Isn't there a hand raising feature on here?
Is there really? But he does. I have the mouse, so JP's screwed.
I have a hand.
Ah, shit.
That's true.
I own a hand.
What's the best way to do that, guys?
Can we just raise our hands?
Oh,
Yeah.
what if we all raised it at the same time?
Well, who's keeping watch?
Me,
The gatekeeper?
Bone Daddy?
Well, he's dead.
Bone Daddy's keeping watch.
He's gonna call himself this for a lot long after
I
the
hate
show.
it. I hate it. He's
It's
gonna
so
get like a
gross.
necklace.
That's so gross.
Rhinestone, Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy.
Oh, a little bumper sticker. I am the bone daddy.
Tattoo across his stomach.
Oh, God. Street cred tattoo.
B-O-N-E.
Hey, that's what they call me. I don't know what to tell you.
You could do like bone daddy, but you'd have to use a whole hand for the daddy part.
All right. What if we go 1, 2, 3, and then whoever says your number, you're assigned to 1, 2, or 3. Whoever says their number first gets to answer the question,
Okay,
like in place of a buzzer.
Yeah, no, I like that. I don't like saying my name.
Yeah, I don't
It
like
always
that name
feels
either.
weird.
Yeah, I know.
Brooke!
No, don't
So like
say
Anna, you'll say if you think you know the question, right? When I'm done, you say 3, and now I'm like Anna, and then you answer the question. If it's right or wrong, we'll go from there.
So is she officially
Oh.
number 3?
Well, now
I
she's
want to.
Apparently.
okay. Brooks 2, JP's 1.
Oh no.
You can say
Middle.
uno. JP's have Chicano.
You can say uno.
The pass.
Órale. See the mustache? This is actually out of a Mexican costume, the mustache.
That's awesome.
That's why it fits my
Oh
face.
my gosh.
All right,
We're all
you guys ready?
we're all on each of our own like conversations, and it's great because
Just
they're all
having a
funny for
moment.
one reason or another.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Taking my gum out.
Can they all hear me clear?
Yeah.
Testing. Okay, I'm going to add in some suspenseful music now. Okay, here we go. Number 1. In Greek mythology, who is the Greek god of the underworld?
3.
2. Fuck.
Anna.
Sucks.
Hades.
Correct. 10 points for
I knew that.
Anna.
Thank you, Hercules.
You said 2.
Oh,
Hercules.
the number calling shit cracks me up. All right, let me compose myself. Come on, Bo Daddy. You've been here
Okay.
before. Number 2. Who is the guest on Joe Rogan's most watched podcast episode?
1.
2.
Wait.
Maybe.
Most watched episode?
Yes. Who?
What's his name?
Almost out of time.
The SpaceX dude.
5, 4, 3,
2.
2.
Okay, take 2.
Wait, what?
Brooke.
Do I get to guess?
Yes, you took too long.
Oh shit. Is it Bernie Sanders? Fuck.
Anna, do you want to get a shot at it?
Elon Musk.
Correct.
That's what I was looking for.
That's what he said. Oh,
Yeah, but he
okay.
didn't say the name. I
But
can't
you
play.
didn't
Oh.
say it.
I can't play that game. Judge just said no. Elon Musk is correct. 20 points for Anna. Okay. Number 3. This is for you guys. This is for all you nerds out there. You ready? In the Harry Potter movies, Draco Malfoy was a member of which house at Hogwarts?
1.
2.
Slytherin. 3.
Anna, you're eliminated. now.
Bitch, be quiet.
You've been disqualified. JP?
I got it?
Yeah, you said 1 first.
It's Slytherin.
Wait, are you guys hearing a delay? Because that would be really unfair if y'all
No,
had
it's
a
not.
delay.
It's fine.
I mean,
like it.
Yeah.
We might be.
There's a
It's like a
total
2-second
delay.
delay.
Like a 3-second delay.
Okay, what was your answer, JP?
Slytherin.
Slytherin is correct. JP has 10 points. Anna has 20, and Brooke has a
Why'd
modest
she get
0.
20?
Whatever. I'm getting robbed.
It's 10 every correct.
Oh, yeah, she
I
got
think
2.
it's 10,
She
yeah.
got 2. All right.
Don't
all right.
fucking question the judge. Okay, number 4.
Sorry, Bone Daddy.
That's good. Oh, made my name, baby. In 1919, 21 people were killed in Boston due to a flood of what?
2. Molasses.
Correct. Brooke
What?
coming in strong with 10 points.
That's real?
Yep.
Why?
We're going to do
Yeah.
an episode on it.
I
Really?
remember
Oh, it's a good one.
reading
Okay.
About that, but how does that happen? Like,
Well, it happened.
Gotta go quick. Get out of the way.
There was a flood of molasses and people.
But like a huge flood from these big tanks.
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah, it's probably
drowning in
hot, too.
molasses.
Yeah, that's not a good way to die.
That
It
would
would suck.
suck.
And it's embarrassing too. Slowpoke Johnny died of molasses. All right, here we go, guys.
Sorry,
Good enough.
listeners,
Pay
if any
attention.
of your family died in that.
Okay, 10, 10, 20. Okay. Number 5. Which female Mortal Kombat character fights with fan blades?
3.
Anna.
Chun-Li.
That's Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Whatever.
1.
Wrong.
JP.
Katana.
Katana, yes, that's correct.
Let's go.
20, 20, 10. Okay, here we go.
True nerd. What's up?
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Video game, motherfuckers. Number 6. What year was the iPhone first released?
Ooh.
2.
Brooke.
2. 2007.
Correct. Ooh, everybody's tied with 20. This is getting intense.
Was it really that?
Yeah.
I feel like it was longer ago.
Don't question the answers, Anna.
2000, I thought. That would have been my guess.
I think that's when like the iPod came out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning things. It's good.
That's kind of the point of this game. We have fun and we learn. It's great. Who doesn't love trivia? Number 7. Which artist painted the famous portrait painting of Mona Lisa?
3.
shit. Sound like
That
y'all
was
all
me.
at the same time.
No, that was me.
That
I
was
had
me.
The hands up and 3.
No, that was
I think JP was a slight behind you guys, so we'll do rock, paper, scissors between you two ladies.
I was about to get so mad.
So Brooke, Anna, rock, paper, scissors underneath the table, and then hold it up. Rock,
Okay.
paper, scissors, shoot.
What?
Anna wins. Rock, scissors. Wait, what
no,
did
she
you do?
wasn't even going. She doesn't even know what she's doing.
What did you do, Anna? It looked like a fist.
I thought we weren't
Jeez.
starting yet.
Oh, okay,
No,
here we go. Do over. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hold them up.
Ah!
Brooke wins. Okay, Brooke,
All right.
2. What's the answer? Do you need me to repeat the question?
forgot the question. Oh, Da Vinci.
What artist painted the Mona Lisa?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Correct. Brooke has taken the lead with 30.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. Number 8. In the Disney Pixar movie Toy Story, what is written on the bottom of Woody's boot?
2.
Oh, damn, y'all did it again. I can't tell.
No, that was for sure me.
You have a
Alright, take
slight
it.
delay because you're all the way in Australia, so you probably got it. We'll give you
If
that.
I start doing this, that means
Anna,
I'm also
what is
speaking.
it?
Andy.
Correct. 30.
30, 20.
Where are you getting these questions?
Dude, don't worry about the shit, man.
Popsicle sticks?
Come on, you're not getting them. Number 9. What is a group of whales called?
2.
Brooke.
Pod.
Correct.
I made all the movements but forgot to say the number.
Okay, you're 3, Anna. JP, you're 1. Brooke, you're 2. Okay, here we go. Number 10. In what year did Nintendo release its first game console in North America?
1.
JP.
94.
Damn, no way, bro.
Wow.
I don't know, honestly. That was a guess.
Really?
94? Are you serious?
Come on. Come on, JP.
Wait, oh, Nintendo?
Yes.
That's incorrect?
That's incorrect.
Very much incorrect.
Okay. 2.
Brooke?
86.
Close.
3.
Damn it.
Anna?
89.
Wrong. Okay, you guys all lost that one. It's 1985.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's when I was a little kid, dude. 94 would have
What
been.
was?
You got one for your 10th birthday?
No, we were poor.
Back in 85?
I was 1 year old. I was born 84.
He's old.
Shut up, JP. You guys are in your 32, right?
We're all in our 30s.
Okay, but stop it. You're making me feel like I don't belong here. I should be in a senior citizens home. Okay, 11. He's 40. Shut up. I'm 36. Which country, on average, produces the most coffee?
2.
3.
2. 2.
Brooke.
You said which country, right?
Which country, on average, produces the most coffee?
Colombia.
That's incorrect.
What?
Fuck.
That would have been my guess.
Thank you.
It was mine too when I wrote these, but it's not.
Mine 3. So I don't
Anna?
know. I was going to say Colombia.
1.
JP.
India.
Incorrect.
I had to try something.
You get a chance, Anna, and then it goes away.
I
Time's
don't
up.
know.
The correct answer is Brazil.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh.
Brazil. Okay.
Hmm.
What? Everybody keep track of your own scores to help me out.
I got 5.
I have not.
There's no way to have 5. You son of a-
20 points.
Yeah.
20 and 30 and 30. Oh, no, or Brooke, did you get 40?
You're 40. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, all right. So let's go from there. All right. Number 12. In which country did Halloween originate?
1.
JP.
Mexico? Dia de los Muertos?
No, man.
Oh.
Not the Day of the Dead, man.
3.
Halloween. Anna.
The United States.
That's incorrect. Brooke, do you have an answer?
2. England.
Close. Ireland.
Fuck.
Really?
It wasn't Irish. It was an Irish holiday.
Was it?
It's terrible Irish accent.
What is it called? Halloween over there originally?
Yeah, that's where it all came from. The Irish were throwing
All Hallows Eve.
leprechauns. Yeah,
Hmm.
we're throwing leprechauns.
I don't know why I said America because I definitely knew that it was in America.
Well, they're
But
good for 2 holidays then.
They are.
Interesting.
All right, number 13. This is a tricky one, guys. Are you ready? Is everyone sitting down?
Mhm.
What American writer / director starred in several iconic European-produced spaghetti westerns?
3,
Anna,
Clint Eastwood.
that's correct.
Ooh.
Yes.
Dang, that was good.
I like
Man.
it.
Go.
Coming with
Good
that
job, Denise.
confidence.
Why is it called spaghetti western, by the way?
Because they filmed them in Italy. That's where they were doing all the scenes for all those western shots were all shot in Italy for really cheap.
What was that?
Italian
Oh,
Whatever.
didn't they talk about that in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
Leo's character was a spaghetti western type character
Yeah.
actor.
I still haven't seen that.
Check it out.
Dude, watch
I
it. It's
know.
good.
It's good.
I'm scared. Okay,
The ending
Okay.
scene.
it's good.
Oh,
I
it's
just-
so cool.
Don't want to be disappointed.
You
'cause-
won't.
You might.
won't.
You will not.
Okay.
It's
cool.
very
Yeah.
entertaining. I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
Oh, so do I. But when there's a bad one, which there've been a couple,
Which one do you think is bad? I love them all.
I really didn't like The Hateful Eight.
What?
Oh, I never
That's a
saw
great
that.
one.
What? That's a
No,
mystery.
I thought it was dumb.
All right, you rewatch
Too
it
much.
and put your opinion on hold. It's awesome,
Okay.
Anna.
Oh.
You're a hateful eight.
You're 8 and hateful. What do you know? I love that one. I think that one was freaking awesome. All right, what other one did you not like? Jackie Brown.
So Django took me a while. Took me
No,
a
I
little bit.
loved that movie.
Let's end this episode at this moment.
I no,
Django.
I think it's because it
Awesome.
was so unsettling to me.
All
It was just so awful, and I was really sad watching it. So maybe,
It has a happy ending.
It made me hate white people. That's for sure.
yeah. And now Leo's back with his like,
His meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always a meme.
The face.
That's a solid meme.
Number 14. Here's another tricky one, but really not that much. Okay, what that means.
Okay.
Between 1692 and 1693, several women were hung after what historical prosecutions?
2.
Brooke,
2. The Salem witch trials.
correct.
Marrying you.
Takes one to know one, huh? You got the witch
Yup.
hat on.
She's
Come
like, I was
after
there.
me.
I made it out. They killed my sisters, but I got out. I'm totally lost on the points. What do you have, Brooke? 50 or 60?
That was my 6th.
60?
No. That was my 5th.
The
That was my
listeners
5th.
are going to get mad if anybody cheats, so they're paying attention.
I'm at 5.
But 4.
Okay, and you have 30?
2.
20?
Yeah.
Okay. 15. Who directed the 1980 classic horror movie, The Shining?
1.
JP.
Directed it?
Who directed the 1980 classic horror movie, The Shining?
Was it Stephen King?
That's incorrect.
No. 3.
Anna,
Kubrick.
first name, please?
Stanley.
Yes, that's correct.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
you
Stephen
gonna
King wrote
say-
the book. Stanley
Yeah.
Kubrick directed the original movie. He was known to do really good horror movies, and then Stephen King came back later on in like 1992 or 94 and did another remake of it with Chris Webber as Jack Nicholson's character redoing The Shining, and they filmed that one at the actual Stanley Hotel.
There's a follow-up. There's a
There's
remake?
actually a second one. My buddy who did the on location episode, shout out to B Hud, he said there's a sequel with the little boy grown up, and it's called Doctor something, and it's about
Dr.
him going.
Sleep.
Yeah, it's about him going back
Yeah.
to the Stanley
That's a
Hotel.
TV series, isn't it?
I don't know. Ewan McGregor's the main guy.
Really?
It wasn't good.
No,
Oh,
I thought it
shame.
was lame.
That's
But
nice.
apparently I don't know anything about movies. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you did lose your credibility.
I'm curious to know what your favorite movie is.
Yeah, what is your favorite movie, Anna?
American Psycho.
With Bell,
That is a good movie.
Christian Bell.
That is a good movie. Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
you lost.
All
I
right,
mean,
you're
you won.
back in. You're
You won
back
your
in.
points back.
Thanks.
Like our
That's what I
opinions
live
matter.
for.
What's your favorite movie, Brooke?
Ah, fuck. I don't know.
Think about
Pirates
it.
of
We'll
the
come back to it.
Caribbean.
I fucking love
Gross.
pirates. I don't care.
Gross.
I know. Lord of the
I
Rings.
really struggle with it. Lord of the Rings Two Towers is definitely up there, and also like it will never leave me. I just love Donnie Darko, and I can't not. It's just
Yeah,
one of my
that's-
favorites forever.
Top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Very good.
What about you guys?
Mine's kind of a tie. This is kind of lame.
Mine's a tie too, I think.
I love watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Dazed and Confused.
Oh, those are nice.
Solid.
I like them.
Yeah, those are good. For sure. I love The Deported. That's my favorite movie. Big Scorsese fan. I love mafia movies. Yeah, complicated.
Nice.
And this sounds really cheesy, but I fucking love The Joker, even though it's a brand new movie. That movie
Oh,
is incredible.
That was so good.
That movie
so
is
good.
perfect. I think it was literally perfect. I don't think they could have done a better job with it.
Yeah.
You agree?
We could have a whole show on this. Like,
Let's do it.
we watched
gonna
it
start
together the first time. It is.
I'm a massive nerd. I love the Batman Joker world period. Before that, I was
Yeah.
already a huge nerd with that stuff. And I liked Harley Quinn before it was a cool thing to like her. 'Cause I've been a nerd since I was a little kid with the Batman animated series. But damn, the Joker was good, man. And I loved Joaquin's acting in there. The
Yeah.
cinematography,
He
the
is
lighting.
incredible.
It was the composing music for it too, man. It just
Oh man,
killed it.
maybe I'll watch that this afternoon.
Yeah, I want to watch that again.
said this
Oof.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
or
like
9:30
bedtime
right now.
over here. We're about to get yelled at by our moms. Okay, here's the question of all questions, guys. Pay attention. This is for everyone. Everyone's gonna want this one. Been talked about so much tonight. My favorite number 16. In the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, who are the 4 hobbits on the journey to Mordor?
3.
Anna.
Mary, also known as Merryweather, Pippin, Sam, and Frodo.
That's correct. Did you know that?
Sleepy, sneezy,
Easy.
drowsy, and Doc.
Oh wow, these are a lot
Fool
of
of a toque.
questions popping up here. Okay. Good job, Anna. I don't know what your points are. Is that 50 for you?
60.
60?
Oh, it's a
Did
tie.
you take the lead, or is Brooke 62?
No, you have the lead.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Time to step it up, guys. It's almost the end of it. Number 17. What is currently the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
One.
JP.
I'm gonna say the Joker.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Really?
Love that fucking movie.
I guess.
We
I
were
think
just talking about it.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know.
Sad
Wow.
thing is you
No, I
can't even
didn't
come back.
realize
There's not enough
I know.
questions. But it makes me feel
That's
better that you got more points. Here's another one for you, JP. 18. What is the name of the popular E. Willie's solo YouTube show?
You guys got this one.
They don't know it.
No, I do.
No, I do.
I did this one for self-promotion
What?
because I need a hug. I wasn't hugged enough as a child.
No.
Uh,
Something.
it doesn't. It's like some.
Appreciate you letting them battle it out.
The limits are endless.
Is
Make
that
sure you
what
say
it's
your number.
called?
I don't know. I don't remember.
There's no
can
limits
tell-
on what you could say.
I can tell. I can tell.
I'm trying to help you guys.
I can tell you guys are
No
loyal
limits.
listeners, and I appreciate your support. Damn it, man.
What'd you say, Annie? You said it.
And 3.
Anna,
No limits.
no limits
With-
with you, Willie.
That's
With you,
right.
Isn't that everybody's favorite YouTube show? I mean, seriously, high five. Let's do
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm really
Sorry.
I hate all of you. Number 19. I feel like the girls are
Did
gonna
I
have-
get that? I get it. I get that point.
You got it.
I don't know. I wish the
No,
listeners
that's
could chime in.
shit.
Yeah, because JP
No.
gave it away.
Fine.
What are your guys' score right now?
I'm at
I'm still at 5 or
50
50.
and 60? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. JP's eliminated because he can't come back. So it's between you two ladies now.
Okay.
2 questions
Okay.
left. Anna gets this question correct, the game is over. If Brooke gets it, we go to the last question. Pressure's on. Number 19. And we're going to commercial break.
Oh my God. Don't do that to me.
We got Manscaped ads yet?
Jack in the Box.
Got Blue Chew or HelloFresh? Okay, all right, we're back.
7.
Number 19. Who is the writer of the popular Twilight books?
Stoop.
Brooke.
Stephanie Meyer.
That's correct.
Oh.
And the game continues. The last question.
Oh
Not
my
even
God.
ashamed that I know that.
This is intense.
They're all right. I mean, they're
No,
popular for a
I'm
reason.
tense.
Yeah.
This is like the most interaction with other humans that I've had in like months.
We can just do these and not record sometimes if y'all want to have trivia night.
Yes, I love trivia.
Get all the couples together and we'll just Zoom do a trivia game.
We should.
Play for drinks.
Yeah, we'll do shots.
Yeah.
Every time you get one wrong, you take a shot.
Dang, that'll be
Ooh.
an early day for me. But
Yeah, no kidding. You're in a different time zone. All right, last question, guys. Y'all ready? This is it. The winner between Brooke and Anna for the Something Weird Truth or Theory Trivia Championship. Number 20. Which is the second largest continent in the world?
3.
Anna.
Africa.
That's correct. Anna,
Ooh,
you are the champion.
coming in with the win.
I was
Being
actually
smarter than a teacher.
Whatever.
Ooh.
Hey, you guys.
That's so fucked up, man. Oh,
Oh,
that was good.
good
You did
job,
good, Brooke.
Anna.
You did
Really surprised.
Okay, now just for fun,
by
y'all want to
that,
answer
so.
3 riddles
Mm,
for bonus points?
I'll
I'm
figure
terrible
out.
at them, but sure.
You too.
Same system. Call out 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
All right. These may be old and cheesy, and you may have heard them a million times, but I had them on here in case we had a tie, so I had a tiebreaker. A cowboy rode into town on Friday, stayed 3 days, and rode out again on Friday. How did he do that?
Wait, what? Say it again.
A cowboy rode into town on Friday, stayed 3 days, and rode out again on Friday. How did he do that?
Hmm.
I got it. 1.
All the listeners are yelling it because I'm sure
I
there's
got
a lot
it,
of them that
1.
know it. It's kind of an older thing. JP.
The horse's name is Friday.
That's correct.
Oh.
Oh.
I fucking hate riddles.
Me
They're
Me
so
too.
So you guys
annoying.
having fun or what?
All right,
right.
give me another one.
All right. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What are they?
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Time?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a number, Brooke.
Oh,
Were you raised in
2.
corn?
2.
Brooke.
Time?
That's incorrect.
Mhm.
Take, the more you leave behind.
But it's a good guess, though.
Thanks.
3.
Anna.
Breaths.
No. That's a
Steps.
good guess, too.
Steps.
I'm sorry. Did
Steps.
you say 3 again?
3.
You can't do that.
3.
Yes.
Cheater.
Footsteps is correct.
Oh,
Yes.
cheated.
Ah,
You guessed already.
Okay.
There's rules for a reason, guys. Damn it.
Rules are garbage.
I know. All right, Brooke, it's your chance to get one of the riddles correct. Last one.
we'll see.
Last one, guys. Let's do this. The person who makes it has no need of it. The person who buys it has no use for it. The person who uses it can neither see nor feel it. What is it?
2.
Brooke?
Isn't this one like a coffin or something?
I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds very unimpressed. I don't even
A
want to tell you you got
coffin.
it right.
A coffin.
Yes, good job, Brooke. Yeah, very good.
I got
Coffin.
Isn't this one like a coffin or some dumbass riddle?
Some dumb shit.
at least sound excited. All right, before you ladies leave, we got the second time 6 questions. Do you have time for it? The listeners,
Yes.
the listeners will be disappointed if you don't.
Yes, I actually do, but I have to get the front door really quick.
Okay, no problem.
Intermission.
We're going to Manscaped ad right now. Okay.
All right,
JP's
we're back,
gonna
guys.
ask the questions.
Second time around questions. Let's just do Brooke and then Anna, same as last time.
Okay.
I think that's how it went. All right. Number 1, if you could time travel there and back, which time period would you choose?
Anna and I have had this discussion before.
We have on one of our episodes.
And I always go into this long spiel to try to justify it, but whatever. I'm World War II.
Oh my God.
I just want to be there. I want to see it. I want to experience it. Not like on the front lines, but I want to be just like a citizen during that time.
A citizen of what nationality? A little Jew girl? Running in fear?
I want to be Anne Frank.
I'll say this because I'm reading The Splendid and the Vile right now. Let's say I'm living in like London during World War II, like with the looming raid and invasion. I don't know. I just want to like understand that time period.
Quick segue. Something that I don't think was mentioned earlier about the catacombs is that the French Revolution or the French resistance.
Resistance.
Army? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They also went into the catacombs and fought the Nazis in the damn catacombs. They were both using the catacombs and they had bunkers and stuff. How creepy is that?
Yeah, and they like blew up a school that the catacombs were built over and the Nazis had taken over, and they like blew it up from underneath.
One more interesting fact about the catacombs. I don't know. I didn't confirm this, but I've got a couple sources that said it. Since the ground is so questionable in Paris, where it all the city grew out onto where the catacombs are at, people buy homes. They pay for the home and whatever of the catacombs is below them. So it's almost like private property. So if something happens below them and their foundation's messed up, it's on them to take care of. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
That's really weird.
I wouldn't want to take that on.
Like right away when you buy the house, like, hey, by the way, you got catacombs under there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a well-known fact in that area. It's just everywhere under the whole city. It's 200 miles ratio.
Yeah.
That thing.
Wow.
Dang.
I hope there's some grumpy old man down there like, get off my property.
You damn kids.
He went down up there. All right. Cool. So World War II. That's really original answer and very freaky to me. First timer. Yeah. Anna, what's yours?
Well, it's a lot less deep and meaningful, but I would just love to be in my early 20s in the peak of the 80s. Party Central.
Just
great
Coke
music.
everywhere.
What kind of look would you rock?
Want to wear my mustache?
Oh, no, probably very, very much along the lines of Joan Jett and the Black Hearts.
There you go. I see you.
Do you think you'd live to the age you are now if you were doing that?
Live fast, die young. I'm not here for a long time here. I'm here for a good time.
I've gathered that tonight. Yeah. Drinking out of skull.
Take me to the catacombs. No, I've just been cooped up for a long time.
Wipe my face. Yeah, it looks good. Does it? Yeah. Thanks for the compliments on my face paint, guys. It's not like
it looks
or anything.
Yeah, we're really not giving you much, are we?
No. Don't even know my own solo show. Don't want to say anything about my face paint that my
no,
wife
it's really impressive.
It's really impressive.
And it's weird. From where I'm sitting, in the camera, I see the half that's not painted, but from here, it just looks like your whole face is painted.
How's that?
Yeah. Oh, cats scare you. Nice. Okay, number 2. Brooke, what is an unusual pet peeve of yours?
Weird one.
That's That's hard. I don't know if they're super like unusual, and I don't know. Can I do 2?
Sure, of course.
I think my like
Friends,
biggest pet.
family here.
I think my like biggest one that really gets to me is hearing people breathe. It really drives me crazy. If I can hear you breathe, it's too loud.
Oh, breathe.
We're
I
all breathing into the
just-
mic now.
It makes me.
Oh,
But I don't really know if you would count this as a pet peeve, but I'm really weird about my shoes. If I'm ever wearing something that's like laced or I can adjust the tightness of it, if one feels ever so slightly tighter, I'll spend the entire day adjusting it until it feels
That's
right.
a good one.
It makes me crazy.
see, that's an unusual
So.
pet peeve.
Yeah, definitely.
That's odd.
Yeah,
like it.
that's.
How
We've
do you
got-
feel about snoring?
We've gotten a lot of noise people lately.
I haven't been around a lot of people that oh, you know what I've been around is Anna when she grinds her teeth
Ooh.
when she's sleeping. It's
do
a
that too.
horrible sound. Sorry, Anna.
Yeah. No,
Call
it's
you
all
out on
right.
that.
I think it's a known thing. I have like, I went to the dentist, and they went through all the you don't wear your mouth guard, blah blah, and they were like, "Are you?" And I was asking about my jawline because I have like a really strong jaw from all this teeth grinding, all this bruxism. Even the name is gross, but yeah. And they were like, "Ooh, you've got a really strong jaw." So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But sorry, Brooke, you don't have to
Strong
deal with it.
anything is a good thing, right? Yeah, strong anything.
Well, it's very annoying, but
It's just
Yeah.
really annoying.
If you're ever
Yeah.
a zombie in the
We brought you here
apocalypse, you're gonna
tonight.
kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. If you ever turn into a zombie, it's gonna be a nightmare for everyone.
Bite the shit out of them.
For so many reasons.
Pitbull girl.
All right. Well, Anna,
What's
what's your
yours,
pet
Louise?
peeve?
I really hate it when people preface asking a question with, "Can I ask a question?"
Can we ask 6 questions?
Go to hell.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Uh,
gonna say I really hate when people talk about my teeth grinding.
No, part of life.
All right.
A lot of things annoy me, but I can't really think of anything in particular right now.
That is a good, unusual pet peeve.
It passes.
Everything.
Numero tres. When you were a kid, what did you want to become as an adult?
Like, what age are we talking? Because I went through a lot of phases.
Let's hear a couple of them.
Like young me,
can wait.
100% a cowgirl. Like that was my destiny. It's to be a cowgirl, whatever that means.
You're such a horse girl.
Yeah,
Like horses?
I do. Yeah,
Horses are awesome.
they are, but they're kind of scary too. I think I've grown like. I grew up riding horses and it was like nothing. Like I didn't think twice about it. But anytime that I've ridden as an adult, I'm like, oh, I could die really easily on this thing. So I wanted to be a cowgirl. And then, gosh, I went just a lot. There was a good chunk of time that I wanted to be a photographer, but I have no skills whatsoever.
That's what my wife does. She's a photographer.
Oh, good for her. I can't.
Some.
And I don't know. And then eventually I figured out I was not the kid that like played teacher or ever wanted to be a teacher. I'm not really sure how this happened, but it
Wow, that's
happened.
interesting.
Yeah. Never wanted to do it. But yeah, cowgirl and photographer.
I actually didn't know that about you, the photographer part.
Yeah.
You should try taking pictures while riding a horse.
Yeah, start a new trend.
We actually
Sure
did,
is.
remember? And we fell off.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. We had a video camera. Didn't work out.
No, it didn't. And then we let the horse out. of the little
Stable?
run thingy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, you know the like circle run, like
Oh,
where you
yeah.
like break them. You know, we let it out. So that wasn't great.
Set him free.
Yeah.
How about you, Anna? What did you want to be when you were a youngin?
So I think ultimately it was a marine biologist.
Ooh.
I just always thought that'd be great. But then I went through a big phase of like thinking I wanted to be a makeup artist. And that was like the coolest thing in my mind. But no, you couldn't pay me. You get pretty bored.
But what kind of makeup artist? Like special effects or like for women?
No, not even that cool. Like that would actually be something to aspire to, but honestly, just working at the Mac counter or something. Like I wasn't thinking that big. Not to say that that isn't a very cool thing to do. It's just not my alley anymore. So
You are good at it though.
went to school for it. So
Nice.
You guys turned out well with what you're doing, though. I mean, you're still in like an art type thing, so it's working. And the teacher has worked out. Yeah, I think you'd be a good teacher. I don't know. There's something about it.
yeah, she schools me every week.
No, I think you schooled her tonight.
Yeah, you did.
True.
You made me look stupid. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I got to get you a trophy and a prize. We'll talk about that after the 6 questions. I got to say real quick, interrupt for my own funny thing. My daughter had that question asked her at school, and I think it was my youngest. I'm not sure, but she said that what she wanted to be when she went to grow up was a Target lady.
Oh, like work at Target?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
I love that.
That's
How did you come
awesome.
up with that?
I want to be a Target lady.
Yeah, Target lady.
Like a greeter?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but we all died laughing when we read that.
Which one, Gigi or Coco?
That's
Coco.
amazing.
Coco?
Target.
That's awesome.
Target
I
lady.
could see it from Coco. She'll say something like that.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we at here? What did I do? Are we
Oh, God damn it, JP. Hand it to me.
clicking stuff? Hold on.
Yep, you're on my phone. You're going
I
to come
goofed it.
across stuff you
Sorry,
don't want
guys.
to see.
What are we at? Number 4?
Yeah, you're at number 4.
Okay. Number 4. If you were going to be stranded on an island but had the chance to bring one thing with you, what thing would you choose?
Something to play music. I mean, I guess that's kind of, well, because it only has so much battery life. So I don't know if that's really, that's
A
smart.
solar powered.
There you go. A solar powered little MP3 player.
A boombox that has to be plugged in.
Yeah.
You just throw it into the water.
Yeah.
Walkman.
Chose the wrong thing.
Anything that could get me music. That's what I would want.
What if you could just bring an instrument?
Oh my God.
That would do me no good because I can't play anything.
You got a lot of time. You're stuck on an island.
Nope.
No one's ever going to believe how good I got with the clarinet. This sucks.
Some mournful sounds.
Actually, have always wanted to learn how to play the harp.
The harp is awesome. I love the harp.
Yeah. I decided that my future daughter I will force her to learn how to play the harp.
Want to see something
So.
extremely nerdy? We have a Zelda flute. Can you see that?
Oh, of course.
Can you
do.
do the
It's
can
real.
you
It's real.
can you,
It
pl-
works.
can you play it? I mean, can you do the tune?
I can't. I could do it with my mouth, but not with the flute.
My coworker and friend David has the flute, and he actually could play it.
Does he really?
So
He's already
yeah.
my best friend.
leveled up.
That dude's awesome.
David's awesome.
David's awesome.
Put me in touch with this guy. He may be the Mr. Right.
Easy. Meet Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy. Trust me, I'm a nice guy.
What about you, Anna?
Too
What would
much.
you bring to the
whiskey's
desert
kicking in.
island?
I would say the same thing. A solar powered music player that would work. That would like actually it doesn't have to have a signal or anything.
Okay. What kind of music y'all rocking on that beach?
Big
All
old
of
mix
it?
of stuff. I
Pirates
know
of the
that's
Caribbean
pretty.
soundtrack.
Yes, because that score is so good.
That movie.
And so is the
sucks.
Lord of the Rings. So
Yeah.
Soundtrack is awesome.
I
They're
love
both good answers. They're good.
scores.
That is good. Okay, let's see here. Number 5. If someone was going to make a movie about you, which actress would you choose to play you? Or actor, I guess, if you want to. I don't know.
We're not
Whichever-
that PC on this podcast.
Whatever
To
you
be
want to portray it
progressive.
as. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. The doorbell's ringing again. I gotta get
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Now you have more time to think. We'll pause and go to another ad of HelloFresh. Do you want your food fresh?
You want to be greeted when they bring it to you?
Mm-hmm.
HelloFresh.
I like HelloFresh actually,
Yeah.
but it
Okay.
ends up being expensive.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm trying to get them as an affiliate right now. So
But the
Oh,
meals,
nice.
like the portions, are on point. That's just the right
Yeah.
amount of food where I'm not stuffed, but I'm not hungry.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed every recipe that I've had, which aren't too many, but I like them.
Mm-hmm. The Juicy Lucy burgers are dope. That's a real thing.
hey, text on my thing. Just put 2 hours.
All right.
I remember.
Sorry again.
Oh, you're good.
Just do your thing. You always do.
Yeah, that's how I look out for editing. That's when I have to crop some spots.
This will be easy peasy. This is the last question. Oh wait. You didn't even answer your question.
I don't think you.
What was it?
What
If someone was-
actress
if
do we
someone was going
want?
to make a movie about you, which actress would you choose?
Ah, yes. That's
In a
a
second,
bit tough.
Will's gonna tell you who you're gonna be.
Why you say that?
You always tell him.
Come on, man! Don't put that on me, bro.
Who would you choose? That's you guys answer because I'm still thinking.
Choose for you guys.
Oh, I'm Keanu Reeves all the
No.
way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Keanu's a hard ass.
I think he looks more like.
It's not about what I look like. That's who I want. That's who I
Hey.
want to be.
Oh, then I want Denzel playing me, so take it. I think JP looks more like the guy who played Kylo Ren, Adam Driver.
Oh
Shia
yeah,
LaBeouf.
oh yeah. That could work.
those are two great people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
Thanks,
Shia.
guys.
Let me help you ladies out because JP likes to make fun of me that I do this for all the guests.
Okay.
Damn, I wish I had thought about this longer. On the spot, I'm gonna have to edit more out. 20 minutes
Steve
later.
Buscemi. That's who I'd want to play me.
Who?
Steve Buscemi.
You want a guy playing you?
She just
Steve
loves him.
Buscemi.
Why do you love him?
Steve Buscemi.
Like, do
I
you?
don't know who that is.
What?
Yes, you do.
She said, yes, you do.
What movie? I'm terrible with names. What movie?
Like all the movies.
Every
Fargo.
He's in
Wedding Singer, every Adam Sandler movie.
I'm about to Google this guy.
Con Air. He's in The Island.
He's
He's
Mr.
in,
Pink.
He's in like so many damn movies.
What is he on right now? Is he on the new?
He was in The Sopranos
Oh, I didn't remember
for a
him in there.
while.
That's cool.
Was he in like Boardwalk Empire? I think
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
He was the lead in that.
Yeah.
So, I'm
On
really
the
confused.
road.
A man playing you, Anna. This is gonna be a
I
drama.
mean, that or William Dafoe.
Wow. Now I know who you're talking about. That's
the hell.
wow.
I hope somebody's listening to this that never seen what Anna looks like. They're like, damn, she must be rough.
They're just my heroes.
I don't know. I'm really
Anna's a
struggling.
train
There's
wreck If
no
you don't know what she looks like, it's just so you guys know. Look her up.
disaster.
It's a disaster.
Um,
Only men can play her.
And the finest of them.
It's a very, very
the ugliest of men.
It's women.
I don't know. There's no one that I like really.
Felicity Jones.
Oh, I like her.
I love Felicity Jones. Emma Watson.
Yeah, but she's a terrible actress.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
I do like
wait,
her.
Emma's Watson. Is that Hermione?
Hermione.
Yeah, that would be a good one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Felicity
I'm
Jones
always
is great,
told.
though.
Yeah, no, I would totally take her. I like her. People always tell me that I look like, and I don't agree with this. I'm not like tooting my own horn, but people
Here
tell
she
me that I
goes.
look like, yeah, Rachel McAdams.
Oh
And
yeah,
I-
I could see that too. Yeah.
I can see
Yeah,
it
you're
too.
a mix between Hermione and Rachel McAdams.
Okay,
There you go.
I'll take it.
Nailed
I would
it.
take either of them.
Me too.
Works.
Great.
Great.
Two of us. All
Great.
right.
Okay.
That was some bizarre answers on Anna's part. Okay, we'll go with it though. You don't have a female? Anybody ever tell you look like somebody? Or you just,
I mean, it's always just whatever Asian woman is like
Popular
the
at the
one
time.
Asian woman that is popular in Hollywood at whichever time. So it was like when it was Lucy Liu, I'd look nothing like Lucy Liu, but
No, you
No.
don't.
she's
You don't.
Asian.
Anything like
So
Lucy Liu.
it'd be like, oh my gosh, you look just like Lucy Liu. But, so I don't know. Devin Aoki, just because she's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah,
but she's
more
not
more
really
than
like
Lucy Liu for sure.
an actress.
That's the chick from Sin City, right? The sword?
No, that's Jessica Alba.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the Asian chick that was killing everybody with their sword and ninja stars.
That was pretty
I
good.
don't remember.
Okay. Well,
Her name was Deadly Little Miho
Deadly Little Miho.
in Sin City. Yeah.
Miho means little boy.
Miho means beautiful wave or something like that. This ain't Spanish, bro. This is
I'm telling you,
Japanese.
Miho is a little boy in Spanish.
No, Deadly
So-
Little Miho.
Miho.
Isn't that Miiho?
Me?
Miiho is like my son.
Guys, I'm the Spanish one here.
Hey,
Mijo.
I've got Mexican.
Brooke is.
Mom's side.
I do on my mom's side too. My mom's grandma's last name was Gonzalez. So take that, JP. Trying to segregate me all the time.
But my last name literally means dark in Spanish. Literally means
My
dark
last
in
name
Spanish.
means cracker and white. Saltine. Evil. Saltine.
Oyster cracker.
Okay, let's see. Number 6. This is the last question. This is it. This is a good one. And this is a hard one. What is the best advice you've been given? This
I've
question
got this.
comes easy to some people.
What's the best makeup you've seen tonight?
No, I actually do have a quick answer for this. It's
Okay.
I don't know if you would really call it advice, but it was just like a moment that I'll always appreciate, I guess you could say. It was my professor. He taught, what was it? It was like Science in the Reformation, a class that I took. And it was really tiny. There were like 10 of us. So we would just like talk to each other the whole time. And he was super smart and great. Just love the guy. It was at graduation. And you know how they have like the faculty members be the ushers to like move the rows through to go up when you're getting the diploma or whatever. So he was our usher for our row. And I was super excited. And then as I passed by him, just like said hi. And then as I was like walking up, he was like, Brooke, or I don't know, probably called me by my last name. I don't know.
Mills.
But he just said, yeah, Mills. But he just said, just remember, don't take your foot off the gas. And I was like, okay. Like, I don't know why you're screaming at me right now, but okay. And then I just went up. But after the fact, and I talked to him when I was deciding to go into teaching. I like contacted him years later. But it just always stuck with me. And it was nice to hear that he felt like I was going somewhere and he felt the need to like make that comment and like continue to push me in that moment. I don't know. It was just nice to see that someone like saw promise in me and was telling me to like keep doing what I was doing. I don't know. It was just a really nice moment, and I'll never forget it.
That is good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're going for with that question. That's perfect.
Yeah, that was really great.
Set the bar high for
I
Anna.
don't have anything.
She's like Willem Dafoe. You can't use the same answer twice.
I myself am a bit of a scientist. I don't have anything top of mind. I've been given a ton of good advice throughout my life. What I've taken is a different story. But I think if I'm just going to wrap it up into like one small thing that just comes to mind, it's just all is well, which is the phrase that's on my dad's grave. And it's so contradictory to what I believe because I really don't think all is well, but it's a reminder that maybe at some point in my life or death we'll get there. So
Yeah,
That came in strong.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was really good.
As well.
Very nice.
I like it. Well, guys, that was good. That was a
yee.
Yeah,
Thanks for
that
another
was
show. That was
fun.
really
First
fun.
time game show.
First time game show, yeah. Halloween special. We gotta, I'm a big kid. We gotta do big on the holiday.
I love it.
So everyone listening, go check out the Something Weird podcast. And what else would you like to plug, ladies?
Well, plug yours now I guess I could do that right now. And go listen to Truth or Theory podcast. This is our second opportunity to have done a show, and we're super delighted to be here yet again, celebrating Halloween.
What day is this released?
Spook season.
This is gonna release like right before Halloween, later this week. Is this YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do a screenshot on here, but I'll do it on the actual editing program. So everybody make a Halloween pose.
There you go.
Yeah, let's do all creepy faces. Hold it for like 20 seconds.
Brooke,
This is ridiculous.
What do I
do your chimp smile.
The what?
Are we still holding these?
I don't know.
It
What
was
are
a
we
joke.
doing?
You really didn't have to hold it. I just wanted to make y'all look stupid, but
Oh,
it worked.
I said, do your chimp smile.
You have a chimp smile?
Yeah, it's where you just get old gums.
Chimpanzee?
Like a chimp.
All right, we're going to end this with a nice close up. Since it's the Catacombs episode.